what we're about.
Yeah, to make another mob, to change another god, an angel.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And towing the slab, Jose Barrios. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have the work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Clement over to first. Awesome play there. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. And ball one to the right fielder. The Blue Jays are looking very strong so far this season.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's what.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. His 9th homer of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Santana, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher tonight, Shane Bieber.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Just off the outside edge. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Varsho gets his lead at first with nobody out. To short, could be 2. The throw to second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., second in the American League in hitting. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Ball one. Count
Throw.
1-0.
Save. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Fastball for a strike. Berrios, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off-speed or wet.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Santander makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here comes Lane Thomas. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Guardians go down in order, but they're on top 1-0.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Bieber back to work. Line drive. Fair ball. And now Ernie Clement homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rocchio tossed to second, over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And the batter is George Springer. Just
inside
off
ball.
the inside edge.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Outside.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
And ball
Nope.
4, 2
Ball
aboard.
4.
Now it's the second baseman, Addison Barger. Here's the pitch. Both runners on
That's
the
a ball.
move. Pitch misses.
On the
And the
bag,
throw
lead it.
out at nerve. The 1-0. That
Ball,
one
that's out.
misses. That's 5 straight. Springer at second with 2 down. Next pitch, a
That's out.
slider that misses outside. Tyler Heineman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. His second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Freeman settles underneath it, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Brian Rocchio.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that misses. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. In the air, right field, and that is Springer. Brings it in, and that is that. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. That misses.
That's outside.
And that is ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ball 1 there. That's in there, and that's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Check swing, called strike. Brennan measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. On the ground. Oh, what a stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's a 1-2. Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Throw comes in, runner stop, second and third, nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Yeah.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Pickoff throw. Brennan back in on a dive. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the catcher to hit. Bo Naylor in there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 3-2. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Up the middle. Feed to second. That's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. Guardians 3 and the Blue Jays. Let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been outstanding of late. In the air, left field, down the line. Kwan sprinting after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. Kwan makes the grab, 1 away. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Blue Jays down a run. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And there are 2 outs. Ernie Clement now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Under it. He's got it. That is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth. Now, Ryan Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Guardians go down 1, 2, 3, but they still lead. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written, law, thoughts, food.
Bieber back to work. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Hits the top of the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
So up next for Toronto, Tyler Heineman. 0 for 1 so far. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit. And fouled off. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. A shot to the opposite field. And it gives them the lead in the fifth. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Corrals it. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 4-3 ball. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Here's Jose Ramirez. Oh, and he hit him.
That ball got him.
Hit on the ground, might be two. To second for one. And that's two. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Guerrero in the box now, no balls and a strike. And ball one. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone! And they add a run. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up the middle. Throw. Picked it first. Got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And now the first baseman, Alejandro Kirk. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. That one outside.
That ball went out.
And that's ball one. And there's a ball.
Count.
Stays alive. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Clement in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. That's down and in.
1 strike.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first, here's George Springer.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Right through there for a strike. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
No ball,
Throw
2
there.
strikes.
Safe. Clement at second with 2 down. Runner goes again.
3.
Struck him out looking. So they pick up a run. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Just missed. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho settles under it. And there's 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians fail to score. Still a 2-run deficit. Trevor Stephan gets the ball now. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So digging in, Addison Barger. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Stephan, a 6'5" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
High fly ball out towards left field. Kwan moving back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Paul Sewald preparing to come on if needed. Junis also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Pitch misses. Ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-3. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Sliced hard but foul. One down, base is empty. This one popped up right side. Freeman sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And that's
ball.
Too high.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
Way high. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-3. Back now in Toronto, ready to begin the 8th. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Berrios still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that clips the inside corner. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paul Sewald. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Foul ball.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
right center field. That's back. That'll make it out of here. His 19th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Naylor throws to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Naylor collects, fires to first, in there safely. So a man at first, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can.
There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Safe at second with a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's.
Runner on the go again. Throw to third. Safe. And now making 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Hit in the air out to center field. Thomas sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next offering is fouled back. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch misses inside. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Santana stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 strike away. That one missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the
swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done.